Haliburton County Public Library and Community of Making presents Paper Circuits Part 1. You're going to need scissors, 3-volt battery, conductive copper foil tape, binder clip, scotch tape, ruler. Lucky for you, in Dysart and Minden you can get all the supplies you need in our take-home kits.
Hi folks, don't be foiled by the copper foil tape because it is finicky, but I believe you can do it.
First step is we're going to practice a little with this copper foil tape so we can get used to it. So we're going to remove it from the roll, and it does have a paper backing because it's got an adhesive back. So first thing I'm going to do is cut off approximately the amount I need for the line, the corner that I've drawn with my marker. Getting it even off the roll can be a little bit frustrating, but once you get it going, I suggest leaving some of that paper backing on while you're using it, not removing it all at once because then it becomes really hard to work with. So to make a corner, what I'm doing is when I get to the corner, I'm going to fold the tape the opposite direction that I want to go. Then I'm going to crease it and fold it in the direction that I do want to go. So here I am creasing it and then sticking it down. That makes the corner.
So I'm going to just test my battery and my LED, see that they're working. Here's my LED's long prong, that's the positive, and then the positive, and I'm going to hold those together, and it's working. Tra-la-la.
Now, before we get started, the fine folks at Shibitronics.com are going to explain a simple circuit.
There are three main parts to a circuit. First is the battery. In our case, we'll be using a coin cell battery which has a plus side and a minus side. The plus side is marked on the top with a plus. Then you have your LED sticker.
In our case, we're using a 5mm LED with a long prong positive end and a short prong negative end.
Finally, you have your connector, such as wire or conductive foil tape, which connects the plus side of the battery to the plus side of the LED and the minus side of the battery to the minus side of the LED. When everything is connected in this complete loop, current, power, can flow through your battery to your light, causing it to turn on.
My simple circuit template. You could draw your own quite easily. Just need to leave a space for your LED and a spot for your negative and your positive.
Here we go. We're going to grab our copper foil tape and roughly measure out the amount we're going to need, leaving a little extra for mistakes along the way. Now I'm going to start sticking down my copper foil tape along the gray template lines. You can start on either end, doesn't matter. And you want to follow along, making sure you take care with those corners. If your copper foil tape breaks, it is not the end of the world. You can start again, or you can try to patch up the spot that broke. It doesn't work as well as if you use a continuous piece of copper foil tape, but it is possible. So I'm leaving a space for the LED right there, and that's really important. You want to make sure your positive track and your negative track are not touching for your circuit to work. So now that I've finished up, I'm going to match my positive end of the battery to the positive track of copper foil tape. And first I'm going to fold that corner along the dotted line. Now I can stick my battery where it belongs using the binder clip to hold it in place. Now for the LED, I'm going to find my long prong or leg, and that is my positive, and my short prong is my negative. Then I'm going to stick it down on the copper foil tape, positive to positive. Well, now you can tape down your LED so it stays in place, and that, my friends, is a simple paper circuit. What a great idea.
Shibitronics had a great idea. If you don't have the kit from the library, you may have one of these little LED lamps at home, and if not, you can probably get them at the dollar store. And inside the lamp, you'll find the battery you need. And if we pull this apart, get someone to help with this part. Woo! You can take it apart. Top is empty. And what do we have here? It's an LED. So you need a tiny screwdriver to undo this tiny screw. And then, ta-da! You have an LED. So let's check that it's working. I see this is the long prong side. And it's still working. Look at that. Now I have everything I need just about for this project.
But if you're in Haliburton or Minden, visit your local library and pick up one of these free take-home kits to try at home. And if you do, use the hashtag HCPL at home. So stay tuned next Wednesday for Paper